welcome to the St. Paul Art Crawl, virtual style. I'm Linda Snouffer, Botanical Printmaker, and I am in the Dow Gallery to show you the work that I have on exhibit here. People often ask me, what does it mean to be a botanical printmaker? All of the images in my work are made by putting ink on a plant, pressing that plant on a prepared surface, peeling off the plant, and what's left behind is the plant image. Here's a photograph of me making this piece called Allegrass. It's one of my favorites because it was the first one I did in the season a couple of years ago. I print on a prepared surface, and you're wondering, what the heck is that? Before I can do any of my printing, I need to decide, am I working on paper or fabric, or how thick of a paper or fabric it is. And then I need to put a background on it. When I made this one, it was on heavy-duty printing paper that I used a chalk pastel coloring on it. The one that's right here is a watercolor paper that I have a chalk pastel on it. And I want to have a really nice sky and then an earthen color that will ultimately be hidden, but also showing some color coming out after the printing. This one is on cotton muslin that I used a combination of watercolor and chalk pastel. Again, I've got the nice sky and then a different color, a set of color tones for the earth. I like working on the fabrics. They take the printing in a way that's really quite different than working on paper. And this is a completely different background process. This is a fiber arts dyeing process in which I use a watery slurry of the colors and pour it over the fabric. It's actually a stack of fabric. At the very bottom there's something really absorbent and then a thinner fabric like this. And I put organza, which is bridal veil material, on top of that. The organza makes the dye come down in an unpredictable way so that you get these areas where there isn't any color and other areas where there is a lot of color. It's a several-day process. It has to dry for 2 or 3 days, and then I peel it apart, and it's like Christmas to see whether it actually worked. And this is one that worked very well, and I'm looking forward to printing on it once we get the grasses growing.